know what it is. The Big Mac BP Show coming at y'all live, raw and uncut. B Pricey Studio, DJ B Pricey over there on the beat. VP represents Cincinnati, Ohio. Got my man Big Mac representing the H-Town. What's going down, baby? What's happening with it? What's going on, bro?
Oh man. I've been pumped, man. I've been excited, man. I've been on my phone all day watching these updates roll down. Hey, man, NFL free agency is here, man. Hey, it's a year-round sport, baby. This year-round, baby, man. We're going to dive in right now.
Yeah, let's make it happen, baby. Hey, man, this is a whole lot to uncover, man. It's a whole lot of shaking and jiving in the NFL, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you start it off, man. What you think is the biggest transition in the free agency so far? What you think? I know you're gonna be talking about your Steelers.
Hey, Russell Wilson. We know what the biggest story is, baby. Is Russell Wilson going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, man? And hey, this is something we kind of alluded to a little bit in our last show. Yeah. Something we kind of brought up and kicked the tires on, so to speak. And at the end of the day, man, personally, I wanted Fields. But part of the reason why the Bears are getting rid of Fields is why people don't want to sign him right now. You know, it still comes down to the money. People want to start that clock. And looking at Russell Wilson, man, that's an economic windfall right there. Man, a starting quarterback for $1.2 million? Bro, you got to take that deal.
Hey, man, who ain't going to take that deal?
You got to take that deal, man. A starting quarterback, man. Hey, bro, man, I just seen Sam Darnold get more money than that. You know, I just seen Drew Lock get more money than that, dog.
Man. Every damn quarterback got more money than that, dog.
I'm just saying, that's how stupid of a deal that is. You gotta take that deal, and you get to keep your draft picks. Oh man, and as far as Russ, at the end of the day, the dude was 26-8, man, touchdown to interception ratio.
I think it was 29, I think.
I think it was 20. It's 26.
It was 26?
I think it was 26-8.
Okay.
And we brought it up before, man. It was some plenty of times I saw, man, the dude was missing some wide open cats, man. But the good thing about Pittsburgh is he's gonna have more talent than he had in Denver. He's gonna definitely 100%. Have a better run game because remember in Denver they had Javonte, then he got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then they was running with McLaughlin. They had a little 180-pound run. No, that ain't no running game.
Yeah, then they had your boy P. Ryan down there too, though.
Yeah. Come on, man. Hey, they got some for show horses in Pittsburgh that's gonna run that ball. You got Pickens, you got Frymouth. We just got rid of Deontay.
Y'all went ahead and let him go then, huh?
Hey, man, we traded him, man.
I didn't get the update on that one. So they let him go, huh?
Yeah, we traded him to Carolina Panthers, man.
Okay. What y'all get?
We just got a corner, 6th round.
Oh, you got a 6th
round. 6th round. That ain't shit, man.
That
ain't shit. But you know, man. But hey, man, with Pittsburgh, man, we talked about Pittsburgh ain't your average everyday regular team, dog. When Deontay sat there and watched that ball on the ground and let the defense recover that fumble, you know what I mean? You know, man, Pittsburgh.
The writing was on the wall after that, dog. The writing was on the wall after that, man.
It ain't going down to Pittsburgh.
And one thing Pittsburgh do is they draft them receivers.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm excited now because that's what I'm looking at. Our first pick, man, better be a receiver. And because you can't just go in there with Pickens in Austin. So something gonna fall to us. A top 5 receiver is gonna fall right into our laps, man. Yeah. I don't know, man, who it's gonna be, man. I would love to get Rome Medusa, man, out of Washington, man.
Ooh,
you got him with Pickens, man.
He could fall down that far too. He's about 22 or 23.
20, I believe.
20, yep. So he could fall. He could fall that far, man. Because there's a lot of teams that need to address more, different players on the, on both sides of the ball other than receivers. That's for sure.
How about you, man? What do you think is the biggest move, man?
Hey man, it's gonna go both ways, man. So I'm thinking that the Baltimore Ravens picking up Derrick Henry, man. That's a big one right there, man.
Woo.
And the fact that hey, like I said, this is my both ways thing. It's a huge pickup for Baltimore Ravens, and the fact that the Dallas Cowboys ain't do nothing in free agents. They got rid of Tony Pollard, and Derrick Henry was sitting out there last year. They could have traded for, and they could have picked him up this year.
Yup.
I understand they got to pay C.D. Lamb and Dak and Michael Parsons, man, but come on, bro. A bell cow running back like that. So anyway, so back to the Ravens, man. Hey, y'all seen the previous podcast? Me and Mac, we battled on the fact that the Baltimore Ravens wasn't running the ball enough in that AFC Championship against the Kansas City Chiefs. But now they got a real running back. They ain't got no stable running backs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had 1,000-yard running back ever since Mark Ingram back in what 2018,
It's been a
19.
while, man, since they had
18 or
somebody
19, one or the
thing
other,
for
man. That was the
1,000.
last time they had 1,000-yard running back besides their quarterback. So them picking up Derrick Henry. Now, hey, teams getting off the bus. Hey, man, we got to stop Derrick Henry, man. They ain't worried about no Gus Edwards. They ain't worried about no Justice Hill,
Yeah.
Eric Mitchell. None of that, man. They got to stop King Henry. And we know what he bring to the table. This dude had 1,100 yards last season, bruh,
Yeah.
with a garbage O-line and a garbage quarterback. And, hey, he still had 1,100 yards, man. So they going to get 1,000 yards rushing out of him. So now they got to bring an extra dude down in the box. And that's going to open up the passing game a little bit more for Lamar. But, hey, man, they got a real, like a bell cow running back, man. So I think, me personally, I think that's one of the biggest ones, man. Let me ask you a question. What do you think about Kirk Cousins going over to Atlanta Falcons, man? Hey, Kirk Cousins' agent is the best agent in all of sports.
What do you mean?
Man, you see how much money Kirk Cousins done got, man? He the highest paid quarterback
Yeah.
over the last 7, 8 years than any other quarterback, and only won one playoff game. Kirk
Hey.
Cousins won one playoff game. This
Hey,
dude got 4 years, 180 million with 100 million guaranteed, coming off an Achilles.
Cause cause Kirk Cousins is legit, man. The thing
Hey, he
about
legit,
it
man,
is,
but he
man,
only
at the
won
end
one
of the day, football is a team sport.
Yes, it
We
is.
talked about this with Dak. When Dak go out on the field and lead his team down the field to score a go-ahead touchdown, and then the defense give up the game, all right, I get it. All right, it goes down as a loss. But at the end of the day, he did what he was supposed to do to win that game. And at the end of the day, when these dudes is paying that kind of money, oh yeah, they looking at the film. Oh yeah, they
Better believe that
understanding.
shit.
You know what I mean? And,
Hell
and
yeah.
Kirk Cousins, man, hey man, it is underrated in my book, man. Because at the end of the day, we could talk about, all right, he ain't won the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate prize.
Hold
So
on.
then my question to you is, when has Kirk Cousins ever played on a team where going into the season you said, "Ooh man, hey, that's a Super Bowl caliber team right there." Have you ever seen him play on a team like that?
Hey, man, no, not really. But at the same time,
Not really.
hold on. No,
Okay.
then, no.
All right.
Shit, 28 of the daggone 32 teams is like that. Why you bullshitting?
Nah,
It's only
man,
about 4 or 5 teams
you
that
got
you
some
could
contenders right now. I
that
think
you
this
got
year
about
we got
4.
contenders.
I say about 7 or 8 contenders.
You got 3 contenders in the AFC North alone if everybody's healthy. I mean, we all know injuries come up. In the
Yeah.
AFC North, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Baltimore are contenders.
I give you that. But back to Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins had he had some nice dudes to throw the ball to though, man.
Oh, Jefferson.
Jefferson, he had Diggs, he had Thielen back then when Thielen was balling, man. He had Cook in the backfield running the ball. You know what I'm saying, man? But hey, man, at the end of the day, man, when you paying a cat that much, man, hey, you need more than one playoff game, though, bro. That's what it come down to at the end of the day, and that's why I say he got a dope ass daggone agent to keep getting this dude all this guaranteed money, man, and he ain't doing nothing, man.
But you also got to understand that the Minnesota Vikings kind of fucked themselves, man, because they was the ones giving them 1-year deals. They didn't want to give them the long-term deal because of that. Oh well, we We ain't did this. We ain't done that. Well, guess what? We'll give you a 1-year deal. And if anybody see what he doing, they seeing what he doing. And they like, damn, they seeing what he's doing. And then the next year they like, shit, man. Hey, the quarterback market just keep going up and up. Hey, who somebody else has got a big contract, man. That man you would normally expect, man. Who man? Somebody recently just signed as a quarterback.
It wasn't Sam Darnold, was it? I know
No,
Sam Darnold just left.
It wasn't Darnold, man. It was somebody
Minshew?
else, man. Got a big deal, man.
Yeah,
somebody else got a big, but anyways, I mean, you can see where the quarterback market is going. That's what I'm saying.
You right.
The quarterback market is going
you are right
up
about that,
and
man.
up
But
and
goddamn,
up.
man.
And I don't know how you gonna, settle that shit down. How they gonna reverse it, man? Because everybody realizes you got to have a quality quarterback to even have a chance to win
you're right.
a championship. Now, when you look at Kirk Cousins in Atlanta, and he got Bijan Robinson back there, so he got a running game.
He got Drake London.
You know what I mean? He got man. Hey, Drake London. Hey, watch how Drake London's stats go through the roof. Watch how we gonna look at Drake London differently this year because now he's got a legit quarterback back there slinging the rock, and they got that boy Pitts. Big time. Hey man. Hey man. Atlanta contenders now. They contend. They contenders. Straight up.
They definitely gonna win their division down there. That's for sure this year.
And they still got that first pick. And if they fuck around and get old boy out of Alabama on that rush in.
Well, what pick they got in the first round?
This is a top 10 pick, I believe, man. I want to say it's around 8 or something, man. 7, 8, something like that.
Damn, man. I really thought they was gonna go get Fields though, man. What's up with Fields, man?
Hey man, I've been telling y'all, man. It's
man,
about the Monty. You got to think, Justin Fields has 1 year on this deal. After that, you're going to have to sign him to a long-term deal of franchise. And we already know the franchise number for a quarterback is going to be astronomical.
Yeah, it's up
because it's in the top 5 contracts yearly in the NFL. That's how they determine the number. They take an average of the top 5 contracts. So with that being, no, you don't want to do that. So now, all right, now I need to trust that I can sign him to a long-term deal. And right now, to be honest, we don't know what that value is. Is it 168 million? Is it 200?
Not for Justin Fields, man.
I mean, that's what it would be.
Baker Mayfield. I think that's one you maybe talk about.
Baker Mayfield. There you go.
Yes, Baker.
There you go.
Baker got him a nice 3-year deal, man. Getting him about $35 million a year, man. Hey.
That's what I'm saying. That's the market.
And then Mike Evans, man. Hey, they
that's the market. We know Kirk Cousins better than Baker Mayfield, so there you go. He gonna get his. Shit.
Damn, he an older dude, man, coming off the Achilles, though, bruh.
Hey, man.
Coming off that Achilles, man. Hey,
like plenty of time. He got hurt early, man.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
If he would have got hurt late, you know what I mean?
Might have been a different ball game.
Yeah, he got hurt early, man.
Yeah. No, I got you on that one, man. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, and y'all, I hate to keep talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, but damn, man, y'all grabbed Patrick Queen from the Baltimore Ravens, man, right across town, bruh. Golly, man. Y'all picked up Patrick Queen, man. Hey, man,
that was a big hole for us, man. That was something that we needed, man. So what Omar Khan doing right now, man, is very, very impressive, man. Hey, he's making some great moves, man. He's doing a great job, man. We had a great GM before him, and he stepped down, and Omar came in, and Omar ain't missed a beat. So, I'm mighty impressed, man. Because now that means when it comes to the draft, that cuts down on the holes that we have to fill of what we're going to do with these first 2 picks. And I think that's a big reason why we didn't go after Fields. Really didn't want to have to come off that second pick because we got a few spots to fill. And we need a receiver, we need a center, and we probably need another corner. But guess what? We don't need a middle linebacker because we got Queen back there.
Dude.
And you pair him with a Landon Roberts, man. You got 2 dudes, man, that love to get out there and hit, man. Straight up.
Hey, man, hold up, man. The main thing, man, y'all paying y'all quarterback $1.5 million, dog.
Yeah.
You know how much space y'all got, man, to go. You know what I'm saying? That's just, bro. That's better than getting a rookie in the draft, bro.
Hey
Just
man,
think
it
about that,
is.
man. That's better than getting a rookie in the draft. Give him a 1 year deal, and then see what he do, and then we can revisit it after the end of the year, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's crazy, man.
That's
That
right.
that that
And,
that,
and just
that
think
that's
think
really
think what
crazy, bro.
what Russ is gonna bring to the table. One thing I'll say about Russ is Russ is at a point in his career, and I heard him say this in an interview, and I believe him wholeheartedly. All he cares about is winning.
Yep.
He don't have to throw for 400 yards. He don't got to be all in the meetings mad. Hey, man, coach, you know what I mean? I only threw the
Nah,
ball
bro.
28 times this
Bro,
week.
he ain't
You ain't
worried
got to
about
worry
none of
about
that.
none of that. That man just wants to win. He going to do what it takes to win. And I love the way he uses his legs still. But
Yep.
now he's got to a point where he's very smart. He knows when to get down. But he's
Yep.
still shifty enough that when they run those read options, that if you want to knife down on Najee and Warren, then man,
Hey,
he's
he
gonna
can.
pull it
Yeah, he can
out.
pull that,
He's gonna
man.
get
Yeah.
around the edge, man. And you know what? That brings me to another discussion, and I just want to piggyback for a second on what you had to say about Derrick Henry. Hey, man, you got to think about this for a second, man. Derrick Henry played in an offense where dudes could literally gear up to stop him,
Yep.
and he still was running it 25, 30 times,
Yep.
and, you know, having big seasons running that football. Now you throw him with a Lamar, and they go to the read up. Who you going? Hey, man, if you got to gang tackle Henry.
Yep.
If you take some attention to Lamar, it's going to open it up for Henry. Then when you got to dive in on Henry, it's going to open it up for Lamar. Man, hey, it's going to be hard to stop them motherfuckers, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I'm going to tell you a third team that has introduced that element to the game in a big way is the Philadelphia Eagles. Because now you got the same problem when you got goddamn Saquon and Hurts. And just that, hey, DeAndre Swift had a great year in Philly last year.
Yeah.
He had a great. I had him on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
Hey man, he did it. But hey, he ain't Saquon.
Nope, he sure ain't, bro.
And if you give Saquon that, oh boy, hey man, if I'm that, you talk about the Dallas Cowboys feeling like doo-doo Magoo. If I'm a Giants fan, I'm like, good Lord, you mean, and he mad. Because you see what Tiki Barber said.
Yeah, Tiki Barber talking that
you
shit.
Like, dead to me.
Man, dead
now
to
he
me,
got
man.
a chip on his shoulder. So he going to be even more jacked up to play against, oh man.
Oh, the Giants.
Oh, bro.
Hey,
Hey man, these Eagles, man.
Come on, Tiki Barber, man. Why you give me more juice, man? You just made your team that you loyal to, man. You know, and they ain't got nobody. Who they got?
Oh man.
They still,
but they did make a great signing.
Yeah.
You know, they got they made the trade for Burns. So now they got a legit for show stopping defensive end, and you got to remember they got Thibodeau on the other side.
Yeah.
So they got bookends now.
That's
you know
cool.
what I mean?
That's cool on the D, but what they doing on offense? They ain't got nothing on offense.
Well, hey man, they're gonna have to draft a receiver with the first pick.
Hey.
That's all it is to it. So they will probably either get Malik Neighbors, you know what I mean, or Rome Meduze, man. You know, because we know Harrison will be gone.
He definitely gonna be gone.
So they're gonna probably be looking at grabbing one of those two, man.
Hey man, what's up with the Carolina Panthers, man? They traded old boy, man, for what a fourth, a third, and a fifth or something like that.
Yeah, they could have came up off him and got way more.
And then the Rams offered them 2 firsts last season, man. That's why Carolina Panthers ain't never gonna do nothing. Cause they got some knucklehead idiots up there, running that.
Man.
Come on, bro. You could have got 2 firsts. And you're like, nah, we good. And then you end up doing the same thing, man. You end up getting a third and a fifth or something like that. Something crazy.
And imagine if they would have had all that to go with Bryce Young, all the picks. Then now you got a chance to actually surround. Because, hey, don't close the book on Bryce Young, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Don't do it. That man just needs some help, man. That dude is for sure. Hey,
he need a lot
he's straight,
of
dog. He's straight. They just need some
They
help.
didn't,
But they did. Now that think
didn't they
about
get-
this.
didn't they get Pollard?
Now we go to Carolina. Let's talk about Carolina now.
Yeah.
We traded them Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
So Deontay Johnson, hey man, that's a for sure route runner right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think the dude just had an attitude. He yeah, man. Oh shit, man. We had a little pause in action, man. So we get back to it, man. So
Yes, sir.
we were just talking about Carolina. We got Deontay. They actually went and overpaid, but I mean, when you Carolina, you kind of got to do that for some offensive linemen to give them some protection, man. And I know they still got an old ass Thielen over there, man. You know what I mean?
I had Thielen
But
on
he
my
could
fantasy last year.
Yeah, he could be serviceable if he ain't the number one guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, definitely that for sure, man. You got Deontay down there, man. Thielen, man, he might be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's up with it.
Back
Come down to the line.
Back to what we were saying, yeah, they would have made that trade, man. They really could have surrounded
Could have got two
Bryce
firsts,
with a
man.
lot, man. So, they dropped the ball on that. But hey, they got to work with what they got now, man. Any other free agent picks, man, that kind of free agent news or rumors, man, that kind of jumped off the page for you?
I got to talk about my Bengals, man, with T. Higgins, man. He ain't get traded yet, man. And he's disgruntled now, man. They franchised him last year, man. He ain't going for that another. I think his franchise number this year is like 20 or 21 million or something like that. But that's only for 1 year, man.
Yeah, he wants that
man, he
guarantee.
looking for that guarantee, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
because he realized niggas out there hitting, dog.
They getting paid, bro.
One hit, dog, and all that just went out the window, man, when you on that 1 year deal. So,
hey, man, I don't blame him, man. Hey, I'll be like, hey, man, Bengals, that's enough, man, because, hey, I need to get paid, man. It's time to take care of the family, man, get that generational wealth, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you seen Mike Evans go out there, get a 2-year, $50-some million contract, man. I'm like, God damn, man. Old ass 34-year-old dude getting $26 million, man.
He ain't had no drop off, man.
Mike Evans, man. Hey, you ain't lying about that.
30 years old and 34 years old today ain't like it was when we was kids, man. Like, them dudes was done.
Yeah.
Now you got dudes like Russell Wilson, 35, getting contracts. You got D. Lyman getting big lineman. You got Teron Smith. He looking to sign a big deal.
Yeah.
And whoever get him, man, hey, man, they going to have something.
They will.
Don't fuck around and let Pittsburgh get a hold of them, dog.
Hey,
don't do that.
Don't be surprised, man.
Don't do that. We get him for 1 year. We make it 1 year run for the ship, dog. Let's go. We looking for number 7.
Don't pick him up, man, because it's going to be hell for my Bengals, man. So, Pittsburgh, don't pick him up. But, hey, man, when you only paying your quarterback 1.5, man, people say what they want to about Russell, man. He's still a 9-time Pro Bowler, man. And he been to 2 Super Bowls, man. So he know what it takes, man. Pittsburgh got a good defense, and they got a good run game. And that's what he did when he made his run for them Super Bowls.
With the Seahawks.
He had a good defense, and he had a good running game with beast mode.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's in this element, and we all know, Russ can take off. He got that sneaky speed. So if you want to commit to stopping the run, then there you go. But we all know that if you got to hold back to watch Russell, that's just one more lane for a running back to skip right on through, man.
Hey, get on out there, man.
So, and we got the type of receiver with Pickens that can put it on you.
Oh, he can make some separation, man. And that's another thing Russell didn't have, man. He had no receivers to get no separation, man, down in Denver. You know what I'm saying?
He had Judy. I don't know why it didn't work,
man.
Because now Judy's in Cleveland now. You got him. He's a number 2 guy behind Amari
Cooper, man, down there.
And you got Deshaun.
When you had that Chubb
break,
Chubb will be back.
Yeah.
And they still got Hunt down there and Njoku. The tight end, man, they got a decent old line and they defense.
And
they got a top 5 defense.
Legit, dog.
Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. So
Miles Garrett and I think they resigned Zadarius Smith, man. So they coming back strong. I think they resigned the D tackle too. So they trying to bring their guys back.
Well, they ain't have no choice, bro. Tough as that division is right there, man.
That's what I'm saying. You got 3 contenders and legit contenders in one division, dog.
Hey, speaking of that, man, what you think about the Buffalo Bills, man? They window closed now. What, man? Because they had to shut it. Hey, they had to shut it all the way down, bro. They got rid of Poyer.
Tre'Davious White. Tre'Davious White is coming off the injury. If he was 100%, maybe they wouldn't have let him go.
Yeah.
But they was up against that cap, man.
Up against it hard, too.
So they had to let him go, but they did at least bring back Tyler Rapp,
Yeah.
UW Husky, a couple guys, man. I've been hearing rumors about Diggs, but they did lose Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to bring in somebody to replace him. I know Shakur was good last year, but I don't know if he a legit number 2. He kind of strikes me as that third guy. So you got another team that's going to be looking for a receiver. And man, I don't know, man. Do you get rid of Diggs without going and talking to Josh Allen and saying, hey, this what we thinking about doing? Because, man, you got to leave me something.
Hey, you gotta leave him something, man. But at the same time, though, man, it all depends on what they can get for Diggs, because Diggs obviously is disgruntled down there, man. He
always disgruntled. He always acting like a little old bitch.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
He acting like a bitch.
And I don't understand how he be complaining about the targets, man. He like the one of the number 1 targeted receivers in the league.
Dumb, just a dumb motherfucker,
bro.
dog. Just a big fucking dummy, dog.
Come on, bro.
Even in Minnesota, when you look at how long he was in the league, how young he was getting plenty of motherfucking balls, man.
Dude, he ain't never had no shortage of targets. That's for sure.
That's called a narcissist, because a narcissist is never happy. It don't matter. You can give them $1 million, they're going to be mad they ain't got 2. You give them 10, they're going to be mad they ain't got 12. You give them 20, they're going to be mad they ain't got 25. It don't matter with a narcissist, man.
Yeah.
They just wired like that, man. Fucked up in the head, man.
Well, hey, there was rumors about him going down to Dallas, man. But, hey, if you bitching about targets, man, you definitely ain't going to get them that many targets down to Dallas. On the other side of CD Lamb, bro, that's for sure.
And how they gonna pay him? They about to pay CD like $30 million a year next year.
Yeah, he looking for Tyreek money right there, bro.
He gonna get it too.
And Micah Parsons is looking to reset the market, and Dak Prescott trying to get $60 million, dog. You paying Dak Prescott $60 million, man?
Hey man, I don't know, man. I ain't paying Baker Mayfield 35, so shit, man.
Come on, man.
You got to look at Cousins got 4 years, 180, right?
Yep, $100 million guaranteed.
4 years, 180.
Wow. For Kirk Cousins.
4 years, 180, dog.
For Kirk motherfucking Cousins, man. I ain't giving Dak $60 million, man.
Hey, man.
I might have to go ahead and try it out.
So if he got 4 years, 180, what is that? About $45 million on average?
Yeah, bro. Yep.
So that got to get at least 50?
Minimum. He was already getting 50. We was getting about 48, 49.
I'm just saying with a long
His
term.
cap hit is 59.
Hey, man, these QBs costing, man. Hey, you got to, fucked up thing is you got to get you one. Then they're going to have to pay Trevor Lawrence. He going to be the next one coming up. He playing into contract year.
Yeah, he is, man.
He's quarterback, man.
He better play better, though.
That's why that rookie deal is so important. That's why the Bears, I guess, now they in trouble.
They're in big trouble.
Now, it looked like the only team I can see going after them is two teams is Minnesota and the Raiders.
Yeah.
One of those two.
Yeah.
If you can't get a trade partner, and if I'm the Raiders, if I was going to give you a second round pick, now I'm going to give you a third.
Yeah. Or even a fourth, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a third. I said, well, how about I give you 2/3? I give you a third this year, a third next year. How about that? Now you can, the power's in your hands now.
Yep.
Because Pittsburgh got their QB. Atlanta got theirs.
The Bucks, they re-signed Baker.
Bucks re-signed Baker. You down to Oakland.
Oakland and Minnesota.
Oakland and Minnesota, man. That's man. Everybody else pretty much got their guy right now, man. Unless they planning on drafting the dude first round. So I don't know no other team. Look at what Denver. You know what I mean?
Nah,
The Broncos.
No, bro. Sean Payton don't want no daggone Justin Fields, man.
No, yeah, you're right. Because that's not his style.
Nope. It sure ain't.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got Penix. I really wouldn't.
You know what? That might just be who they might get too, because he's a pocket timing quarterback, and that's what Sean Payton looking for, is that pocket timing quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He used to have a Breeze, man.
That's right.
And it's just all timing, man. With his offense, it's all timing, man. But I mean, they got rid of Judy, so I mean, and they ain't got nothing for draft picks. They gave up all their draft capital to get Russell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all gone, bro. That's all gone, man. So they ain't got nothing. They got to hope they can hit in the 6th, 7th round or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no running back. They ain't got no quarterback. They ain't got no receivers. I mean, I don't know what the hell Denver going to do. Hey, good luck to them.
And you know what? While we out west, man, let's talk about another team out west, man. The 49ers, man. I know we got fools, man, watching this show, man. This fans, all kind of teams, man. Let's look at the 49ers. The 49ers lost Greenlaw.
Whoa.
They lost. They cut Armstead. They lost Farrell. They did resign. They lost Chase Young. Or they not re-signing Chase Young.
Really, huh?
Yep. So no Chase Young, no Armstead, and no Greenlaw, man.
Greenlaw popped his Achilles, man. So I mean, that's an understandable release right there. You know what I'm saying? To free up some money, and he's gonna be coming off Achilles. So
yeah, and he hurt his in the Super Bowl.
Running to the side, running off the sideline.
But still, that's a big loss because you got to think that who you got to the Super Bowl with Armstead, Greenlaw, Chase Young, those 3 guys that are gone. So before you can start trying to help Purdy or add more to that side of the ball, you got to fix that side of the ball, man.
Well, they still straight on the offensive side of the ball. They got everybody coming back pretty much on the offensive side of the ball.
I heard some rumblings about Ayuk. I don't know if they're gonna trade him.
Oh yeah, I did too.
He upset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all that. Once again, he's a dude that feel like as long as you got Debo and Kittle and McCaffrey, well, man, I can't put up the kind of numbers. You know, that I feel like I could put up. I feel like I could be one of the dudes that can be the main dude. You know, y'all throwing the ball to and y'all designing plays for.
Shit, he probably could, man. I mean, shit, he ain't no scrub. That's for sure. Ain't no scrub.
That's the balance. Do you throw away the winning to chase the money or what? But if you're going to chase the money, you know, like Le'Veon Bell, you might end up with the Jets.
Yeah, bro.
You know, Deontay, you might end up with Carolina. You know, you might end up with one of these teams,
gotta get your
man.
money. I mean, Pittsburgh wasn't doing nothing when he was down there anyway. I mean, this might be the year that they might be able to do something. Finally, you know, instead of just having a winning record, 9-7, 10-6 type of deal. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to do
Just having a winning record, man. Hey, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Doing all that. Yeah, I get you, man.
You know what I'm saying, though,
with Duck Hodges and shit, man. You know? Yeah, I'm tired of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Man. But now they got, you know, it's a legit quarterback.
Yeah,
man.
Give me some excitement on Sunday. Give me something to motherfucking get my popcorn ready for, man.
Yeah.
Because Kenny Pickett ain't that. Don't get your popcorn ready. Get your liquor ready. When you're going to watch a game with Kenny Pickett, you need to be as high drunk as possible when you're watching that game, or you're going to be mad enough to break something.
Well, hey, man, Russell still got that moon deep ball he be throwing, though. Dropping that down in the bucket.
14 to go get it.
Don't get it twisted. Hey, Russell can lay that deep ball out there, man. Just ask Tyler Lockett, man, and Doug Baldwin and all of them dudes back in the day, Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? We're down in Seattle when he used to just throw that bad boy straight up to the moon and come right down in the bucket, man, all the time, man.
One thing I know about Russ, man, you know, Russ is a little square ass motherfucker, man. So at least I know that, hey, man, he gonna be studying that game film. He gonna be sitting on that couch. He gonna be laying in that bed. He gonna be watching that film. He gonna get a good understanding on this offense. Yeah. You know, you ain't got to worry about him being at the strip club all night, the night before the game and all that. You know, he gonna have Sierra. You know, she She got her tantra. You know, she gonna put on that motherfucking dog. Her, you know what I mean? Her Kama Sutra dog. You know what I mean?
Man, hey,
She'll be on that nigga like on that Ludacris ride video when she was dancing on top of that car.
Yeah,
man. She know the perfect time. You know, she know how much time he need to recover from that and everything. Like, she knows she got to give it to him at 7 p.m. and after that, they give him enough time to charge up. You know,
yes sir,
and get ready for the game. But
yes, sir,
hey, man, hey.
But hey, man. So I mean, we didn't touch on. We touched on it a little bit, man, but we really didn't go too much in depth about Saquon, man. We did talk about it a little bit. Him going to Philly, man. We was talking about
arch enemies.
Your boy Tiki Barber talking that trash, man. Talking about like you dead to me or whatever the case may be. Hey, man, that man need to go get his money, dog. Tiki Barber, man, get your ass up out of here, man. That man need to get his money, man.
Hey, did the Giants offer him what Philly
did? They offer him a motherfucking thing, man. Keep trying to franchise him for some little measly ass motherfucking $8 million. And you had a chance to sign him or Daniel Jones, and you going to get Daniel Jones his money because he only had that year because of Saquon Barkley. And then when Saquon got hurt, what Daniel Jones do? He ain't do a damn thing, man. He ain't do nothing. Dad gonna have to set his ass down and had Daddy DeVito out there balling better than him.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying, man? So come on, man.
And Saquon
Tiki
played
Barber,
on the
chill
offense
out, man.
where they was
motherfucking
crowding the line, gang tackling them because they had no fear of that giant receiving core, man.
They
like
had
you said,
nothing.
man, we don't even know the name of the Giants receivers, dog.
But you had to
Sterling Shepard.
I was about to say you had to tell me that last time because I was asking that same question. Sterling Shepard and what he doing? He ain't even 1,000-yard receiver, man. And he the number one. Imagine Sterling Shepard, the number one receiver on the New York Giants, bro.
Yeah, man.
And he go anywhere else, he a number 3. Like, come on, you guys, man.
And now on his way out at this point. I mean, back in the days when they had Odell and them ripping and running, and they actually had a team, but they was all out there on the boat in Florida, taking pictures with no shirt on.
Right before the playoffs. And they was in Florida. They was in Florida taking pictures with no shirt on. And then they was up in Green Bay in below zero with no shirt on, man. Remember Odell was out there with no shirt on up in Green Bay in that frozen tundra, man, in the playoff game. He was out there with no shirt on. He went from a couple days down in Florida with no shirt on up there in the frozen tundra in Green Bay with no shirt on out there warming up, man. Come on, bro. They ain't do nothing.
Hey, man. Well,
So anyway, man. I think Saquon Saquon got a chip on his shoulder, just like you said earlier, man. He got a chip on his shoulder, and it's gonna be a different ball game down there with Philly, man. It's gonna be a different ball game with Philly.
Oh yeah,
definitely
man. And Philly, you know, we already know Philly was a contender before this, and don't forget they still got AJ Brown, they still got Devontae Smith, they still got the what's the tight end?
Dallas Goedert, man. Dallas Goedert.
Man, they and they brought back Johnson, man, that CJ.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, the only thing they missing
Johnson.
Oh, hey, man, only thing they missing, man. You know, hey, they minus Kelsey now, but hey, they
they brought in the D lineman too from the Jets, Huff.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey man.
Hey man, Philly. Hey man, one thing about Harry Roseman, man, the GM down there, man. Hey man, he don't be messing around, dog.
Yeah.
He don't be messing around, man. Then you look at your boys, the Dallas Cowboys down there, man. They don't be doing nothing, man. Y'all Dallas Cowboy fans gotta be daggone just like steaming right now. Y'all ain't got Tony Pollard, and y'all ain't get no running back. Austin Eckler
Who's gonna start running back for the Cowboys, man?
They ain't got no running back, man. Pollard was the running back. Pollard and I don't even know who else they had down there besides Pollard.
Forget that up there, man. They had some little bitty dude back there, man.
Man. He talking about the dude, the kickoff returner, man.
Yeah, they had some little bitty dude, man. I did hear a rumor, dog, that
they trying to bring Zeke back.
Hey man, I heard, man. Hey, they might bring out Cat Williams, man. They say they seen that man run that 40, man. They want to see what he can do with some pads on, man. Yeah.
Hey man, come
Yeah,
on,
Cat
bro.
Williams, dog.
Boy, the one little cat that be returning the kicks, man. Hey, he my biggest Cat Williams, man. I can't think of the brother's name, man. The kick returner, man. You got to help me out with the kick
Well, they
returner.
got Turbin and they got
yeah, Turpin. That's what I'm thinking
but they
about.
got another
Turpin,
little
man.
dude playing running back, man.
I don't even know, dog.
I forget his name, man, but some little bitty dude, man. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Come on,
They
Jerry
ain't got
Jones,
running
man.
back. I guess they gonna. Hey, that's gonna be they first draft pick, man. Running back.
I mean, but they're way up there though, man. Well,
Hey, but one thing we know with running backs, man. Hey, they float down because people tend to want to pick them up, in the second, third round. So, hey, man, they might get the top running back in the draft, man. It's a possibility. I don't know. You got your boy Brooks out of Texas.
Yeah, man, but come on,
You
man.
got Sugar Ray Davis out of Kentucky. You got a couple guys. You got the boy out of Tennessee.
Get the Cowboys fans, man, something to be excited about, man.
I think they first pick. They got to go. To be honest, they got to get that boy out of Tennessee, that running back, man. If they snap him up, man, then they man,
But what they I know, but what they gonna do about fixing that defense, man? Stopping that run, man. They ain't got no linebacker.
Hey man, they hope Diggs come back, man, and I guess they're gonna have to try to pick up linebackers.
Then they get rid of they cut Gilmore too.
Yeah, but Gilmore's 33, man.
So what, man?
But they'll have Bland and Diggs over there locking them down. They'll be all right in that standpoint. And they did lose a DN because they lost the opposite DN. What's that guy's name? Armstrong or something like that. He ended up going with
I know you're
where did Dan Quinn went to the Commanders. So
he went to the Commanders. That's right. Yep. I heard that today.
Yeah,
too.
he went to the Commanders. But the Cowboys still good if they got Micah and they got Lawrence on the outside. But they need that inside linebacker. That's what they missing right now.
Yep. Well, they was missing that last year too.
Yep.
That run stopper. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, they got to deal with Saquon twice a year, man. Down there with Philly, man. And I don't know what the Redskins going to do, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man, Commanders. I think they still holding out, trying to get Caleb Williams, man.
Oh, man, they probably going to end up with Daniels, man. Because Commanders got number 2, right?
Yeah, they got the second pick.
Yeah.
And Patriots got number 3.
And Patriots definitely getting a QB.
They got rid of Max Jones.
I don't even know why the fuck goddamn Jacksonville took Mac Jones. For what?
I don't either, bro.
I don't get it. That motherfucker man. That motherfucker look like all he do is eat goddamn potato chips anyway.
Well, man, hey, man, he ain't had no, said the 1 year when he made the alternate Pro Bowl, man. I think he still had Josh McDaniels. I think that was the when he had Josh McDaniels at tail end, man. Josh McDaniels, I will give him a little credit. I don't like that motherfucker. But, hey, he's a decent offense coordinator, though. He is a decent offense coordinator. But, yeah, man. Hey, man. So, last thing before we shut it down here, man. Chicago Bears, we're going to keep going back to it. Because that quarterback market is drying up. And Justin Fields still out there, bro.
Hey, you got to trade him, man. You didn't
Where though?
Yourself in the corner, man. I told you he only got 2 spots. Raiders or Vikings. If I was them, I'd get him in the Raiders. I wouldn't want to send him to the Vikings. I don't need him that close to home. We got to go against him a couple times a year, but
because we know he can run, though.
Man, I think the dude's a damn good quarterback, but
yeah.
I think that he's just a casualty of just the cost of quarterback that went up so damn high that,
Well, I mean, he got like 2 or 3 different offensive coordinators, man, and head coaches. He ain't had time to get comfortable in no offense either, though.
Yeah, I think he's a hell of a quarterback.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can't when they talk about having a generational talent type quarterback.
Man, they keep talking that shit, man, about Caleb Williams, man. He don't move the needle for me, man. Caleb Williams don't move the needle for me, man, because I watched him play, man. I watched him play, bro. I watched him play there. Yeah, I seen him last year. Or not last season, but season before when he won the Heisman or whatever the case may be. But last year, when he had to go up and play against higher competition, dude, hey, man, it was a different ball game, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know. And then he acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he acting like a diva, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want to go take no medical. He don't want to do the combine. I mean, I get that. I mean, no, you know, hey, whatever.
When
Some
you
of a lot
already
of
the number
motherfuckers don't
one
do
pick,
that,
all
but-
you can do is lose ground. You can't go up no more. So if I'm guaranteed number one
Man,
and everybody want me, I ain't gonna go out there either.
Well, hey, man, hey. He lucky I ain't the motherfucking damn GM for the Chicago Bears. I'll tell you that. Because I would not be picking Caleb Williams if it was me, personally. I'm running it back with Justin Fields. I'm getting Marvin Harrison. I'm trading that daggone number one pick to the Commanders so they can have Caleb Williams. And I'm going to get a boatload for that number one from flipping that. I'm going to get me about at least two first rounders, a second rounder, and a third, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to run it back with Fields. I'm going to get Marvin Harrison Jr. out there, man. Hey, I mean, they could have got Saquon Barkley on top of that as well, too, but he off the market. But they can go get him a nice running back in the second.
They picked up Swift.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so they got Swift. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, and then they get a boatload of picks. They already got the number 9 pick already. Then they can get probably 2 first rounders, a first and a second this year from Washington. And then another first next year. And then they can just build on it, man. They ain't got to pay Fields no $50, $60 million, man. They could give him the same contract they gave Baker, man. Give him about $34, $35 million, man, for the next 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying, man? And they could just build a squad, man. But, hey, go and pick up Caleb Williams if you want to and see what happens. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Let Caleb Williams go down to Chicago Bears and see what happens to him. He ain't going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
So, yeah, man. So, hey, anyway, man, hey, next time we'll get into that association, man. The NBA ain't going nowhere, man. Hey, we going to talk about
college
the association
basketball.
last time, man. Hey.
Shout out to the Houston Cougars, dog. Cougs.
Yes, sir, man. So, yeah, man. So, hey, another one in the books. Another one in the books, baby.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we was going to try to get to the association, but it was just too much free agency out there to talk about with this NFL, man. Just like Big Mac said earlier, man. Hey, this NFL is year-round, man. It's year-round, man. It's always going to be something to talk about for that NFL, man. So, hey, shit, I'm going to let you take them on out, dog. Hey, CP.
Hey. One thing we didn't get to, I want to touch on. We're going to talk about it next week. Anthony Joshua, knockout. What does that say about Tyson and Jake Paul? What does that say? What does that mean? Hey, we'll talk about it next week.
Tyson gonna knock that motherfucker the fuck out. That's all I gotta tell you. He gonna knock his ass the fuck out. Ain't gonna be, last week I was talking about it was gonna be scripted. It ain't gonna be no scripted, bro. Mike Tyson gonna have to knock his ass out, dog. Hey, we gonna talk about it next week, man. I seen Tyson interview